Okay, if everyone could take their seats, we're going to get started.
Now, to start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the AITE Class of 2016 Commencement Exercise. Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. All right. Thank you to everyone who is here tonight, or this evening. Our Honorable Mayor, David Martin, President of the Board of Education, Jeff Alswanger, Interim Superintendent, James Connolly, this class of 2016, our teachers, our friends, and our family. Thank you all for being here today. I would like to start off this evening with a few opening remarks. These past 4 years have been quite a roller coaster. We have all had our ups and our downs, but at last we are here and we are stronger than ever. As we gear up for our plans of higher education, the military, or the workforce, I want to remind us all of the qualities that got us here tonight. We are passionate. AITE has offered us so many options, from engineering to the biomedical field, to business, to art, and we have taken advantage of them. We have explored the possibilities for our future, and now our creations and works of art line the walls of our school. We have made our mark. We are determined. We have gone to other schools to be stellar athletes and theater kids, choosing both an AITE education and our unique talents. We have become volunteers, activists, and advocates for different causes, aspiring to make an impact on both our school and the surrounding community. We are resilient. We have suffered losses in our personal lives over the years and a profound loss as a school this past year. But this class will not be broken. We are forever coping, healing, and pushing forward. And lastly, we are family. We come from different towns, different backgrounds, different cultures, yet we are all here together. We are accepting of one another and have made bonds that will last an eternity. As we move on from our years at AITE, remember that the people around you will always be there for you. So good luck, class of 2016, but with all of these qualities, I'm sure we'll do just fine. And now I would like to call up our Honorable Mayor David Martin for a few comments.
Very well said.
Maybe
you can deliver my speech for me since I left it in the office. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So before I really get going, and there's no telling where I'm going to go, this school and these kids, you graduates, have quite a track record of success, quite a track record of performance, but my question is, has anyone ever determined who gets awarded best cap at graduation? Because I saw some amazing caps, but I didn't see them fully, and what I'd like, if you've got a cap that you're proud of, and even if you're not, would you kind of tip your cap in a way that we up here on the stage can see some of the designs out there? Because there's a lot of creativity out there, pretty incredible. So you think next year we can have a Best Cap award as part of the ceremony? It is common and expected for the speakers to give advice to the graduates. And I'm going to do just that. So here we go, ready or not. First of all, wear sunscreen. And yes, it's a bit of a joke, but for those of you who live in Stamford, you can ask your parents why, for me, that is a particularly important piece of advice. And if you'll notice, I wear a scar over here on my face. And the primary reason is because I didn't wear sunscreen when I was your age. Fortunately, I caught it in time, and the melanoma is not going to claim my life. But I tell you, wear sunscreen. And the broader message is, take care of yourself. All that cheering, all that happiness, all that joy, don't throw it away because you didn't wear sunscreen, or otherwise take care of yourself. Number 2, as the mayor of this fine city, I want you to pay your parking tickets. Now, that's partly so that we can balance the budget, of course, but the broader statement that I say to you is take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility for your life. No one else is going to. You can make a difference in the world, but you have to take responsibility for your own life first. Now, number 3 is a little bit more complicated. And you're going to have to bear with me as I go through this. But before I start, I have a question. And graduates, you cannot participate in this question. This is the one test that you do not have to take. But everyone behind me is part of this test, and everyone in the audience is part of this question. I want to know if you are proud of the graduates. Now wait, before you answer, I don't want to do one of these games where the speaker says, oh yeah, and you clap a little bit, and then I say, come on, let's clap again louder, and then, no, let's just do it on one fell swoop. Are you proud of these graduates? Show of applause. Okay, I think they got the message. A few of you think I'm being corny up here, but just hang on a minute. I am being corny, but the truth is that there's a lot of energy out there that's hard to figure out what that energy is. So bear with me in a moment while I go completely off the rails and talk about something that maybe the people only at AITE with your science and engineering and math backgrounds can appreciate. In 1929, Sir Edmund Hubble, using a telescope, figured out that the universe was expanding. This was a revolutionary idea that, although Einstein and some of his work and other work have been talking about just all sorts of things, but the idea that the universe was actually expanding as he observed from his observatory late at night in the cold weather, this was revolutionary and caused us as a nation to name the most important space telescope, the Hubble telescope, which was launched in 1990. And using the Hubble telescope, as well as a bunch of other observatories, they began to figure out. The question was, the next question was, is the universe going to expand forever? Or the universe expand and then come back and contract on itself? And so over many years, using the Hubble telescope, as well as many other things, they've investigated this, and they've come to another startling discovery. The universe is not only expanding, but it is accelerating its expansion. It's kind of like if you threw a ball up in the air, it wouldn't just go up and slow down. The question is, it always slows down, and it might go very high or it might come back, but they were saying, no, as you throw the ball in the air, it actually is speeding up as it goes up. They have no idea why this is happening. This is completely outside the laws of Newtonian physics, the laws of relativity. They don't know. So they invented something. They invented what has become known as dark energy. They have really no idea. They can do all the math, but they can't figure out where this dark energy is coming from. Some energy that's pushing our universe and accelerating it faster and faster away. And that caused new problems. So the next thing they do, they started working on, oh, well, there must be dark matter as well, because otherwise the galaxies would fly apart. They seem to be behaving outside the laws of physics as we know them. And they struggle with that problem today. I've got a theory. And the theory is the energy that's pushing this universe further and further apart, faster and faster, was what you heard just a few minutes ago from all of your friends and relatives. Because the scientists haven't quite figured that out either. And I tell you that their pride in you is so much that maybe tonight, when you're out running around with your friends having your parties and celebration, or maybe this weekend there's going to be a barbecue in the backyard and your mom and your dad are going to be sitting there maybe drinking a glass of wine or whatever it is they're going to be doing, and they're going to reminisce over your life and your success. And the energy of their pride is going to be so much, I guarantee you this, that some of them are going to cry. Those are not, I think some of them recognize they've already cried a little bit. Those are not tears of sadness. Those are tears of joy. Those tears that there is so much emotion, so much energy coming from them that there is no other way to let it out except that it comes out from their eyes. And it will not only be your moms, some of your dads are going to cry over your success as well. And you're smiling because you know it's true. That energy, that pride, is something that you achieved today in your graduation. Which brings me to my third and final piece of advice. Live your life in a way that brings pride to others that love you. It's as simple as that. They may not know what you're doing. They may have, in fact, passed on. But if you live your life in a way that the people around you are proud of you, I tell you it will be better for your life and better for us and the rest of the community. And it won't always be easy. I'm not going to tell you which is right and which is wrong. The truth is that I think for the most part you know that almost every time. You know the right answer and the wrong answer. Pick the choice where your parents, your friends, your loved ones would be proud of what you did. Live your life that way. And I believe that you will not only make a better world for yourself, but you will make a better world. Make us proud of you. Make your principal proud of you, your teachers proud of you, your parents, your friends, your loved ones. Go out into the world and make those of us in Stamford proud of you. We are now, and I know you can do it throughout your future. So to sum up, the 3 rules of living. Wear sunscreen, pay your parking tickets, and live your life in a way that makes people, or would make people, proud of you. Oh, and incidentally, if you win the Nobel Prize for figuring out that dark energy, dark matter thing, that'd be a good thing too, okay? Thank you. Congratulations, well deserved.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Stanford Board of Education elected members, many of which are here tonight, Mr. Bozak, Mr. Manis, Mr. Altamura, Ms. Allen, Ms. Burke, Mr. George, Ms. Gorio, and Mrs. Heffman, we would like to extend our welcome to our graduates and their families. I'd also like to recognize our special guests among us, Mayor Martin, our interim superintendent, Mr. Connolly, AITE principal, Tina Rivera, the AITE faculty and administration, and our student presenters and speakers, Tenrusi, Kiana, and Alexandra. But of course, the real reason we are here is to congratulate each and every member of the class of 2016. You have spent the last few years of your life preparing not only for this day, but for all the days to follow. And I know your education here at AITE for you to be ready for what your future holds. Whether you're going on to higher learning, going to serve our country, or to make your mark working in our community. I know it because I've seen some of the graduates from this great school over the years and the success that they are now achieving. And I know the tough standards to which each and every one of you were held to over the past 4 years, and the support that each of you received from the AITE staff. And I admire you for your success. So as I look out among you, it's hard to recognize your individuality, except as the mayor said, I can see some of your caps out there. But I know the path that brought each and every one of you to this point today was different. In fact, I am sure there was a time where you all felt that you had a mountain or two in front of you. Some of you may have chosen to lace up your hiking boots and climb right over that mountain on your own. Others may have sought the advice from an expert or used an app and navigated around it. And still others may have rallied your friends, your family members, or your other supporters with shovels and pickaxes who helped you dig your way right through that mountain. The important thing today is that you have all succeeded. Remember, you may not control the path or the mountains that lay upon it, but you will always control your approach, the tools you choose, the advice you seek, and the support you gain to get to the next milestone. And in the words of one of the two greatest doctors of all time, Dr. Seuss, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Enjoy the journey. Congratulations, AITE class of 2016.
First of all, good evening. Good evening to the graduates. Good evening to the proud audience, as well as the faculty and the Board of Education behind me. I don't have a lot of metaphors, but I just have some straight advice and a couple of observations. First of all, through my short time here in Stanford, I've learned the kind of heart that you folks in AITE have. I've learned this through a tragedy here. I've learned this through talking to you folks, and I just hope you keep that kind of open heart, that kind of caring, that kind of mutual support as you go on in life, and obviously some of you aren't going to be all together again. And tonight also is kind of with heavy heart. If that flag could be lowered, it's at half-staff, because a real tragedy happened in our country, probably the worst, it was the worst mass shooting. And I know that all of you, we're all part of humanity. We're all citizens of the world. And I know from your belief system, you care deeply about what happened. And I know tomorrow morning, Mayor Martin is going to raise the rainbow flag or lower it to half-staff in front of City Hall. So to me, it's, I don't want to put a damper on it, but I just want you to realize and care about what's happening in this world, because it goes to something I'm going to say next. You folks probably will see more changes in your first 10 years out of school that those of us on the stage have seen in a lifetime. Change is happening quickly. Change is happening, I hope, for the better. And I hope that all of you, because you've gone to this school, will be part of that change, that positive change that's going to take place. The world needs it, but the world also needs to catch up with the technology that's going on, so that's where your belief system in caring for one another, your belief system in doing all the things that the mayor suggested you do as you go on with your life. I want to congratulate you on one thing. 4 years ago, you and your parents made a choice. You didn't have to come to AIT. You could have gone to the high school in your community. You could have gone to the attendance high school that you would normally attend here in Stanford, but you chose this, AITE, and you chose well. You've chose a school that is recognized as one of the top magnet schools in the state of Connecticut. You've chosen a school that has demonstrated over the last years that you get a first-class, world-class quality education here. And when I look at the 169 graduates in front of me, they not only represent Stanford, and Mayor Martin has certainly showed his pride in you, but it's also, you also represent many other communities in Connecticut, including Bridgeport, Greenwich, Milford, Norwalk, Stratford, Trumbull, Weston, Westport, and Wilton. Again, you could have gone to high schools in your community. You chose to come here, you chose well, and I just wish you the best as you go forward from here. And just always remember where you came from, always remember your years here at AITE, and always remember that you're part of a family that grows by every year, and a family that, in a way, even if you're not physically together, really cares about one another and cares about what goes on in this world. So to you, congratulations on your graduation, but also to the families, congratulations for choosing well when you decided where these young people were going to go to high school 4 years ago. Thank you.
And now we have a performance of Gone, Gone, Gone by Philip Phillips, performed by the AITE Chorus.
When life leaves you high and dry, I'll be there at your door tonight if you need help, if you need help. I'll shut down the city lights, I'll lie, cheat, and beg and bribe to make you well, to make you well. When enemies are at your door, I'll carry you away from war if you need help, if you need help. Nothing will prevent me. Tell me what you need. What do you need? I surrender honestly. You've always done the same for me. And I would do it for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I love you long after you're gone. For you, for you. You will never sleep alone. I love you long after you're gone. And long after you're gone, gone, gone.
You're my backbone, you're my cornerstone, you're my crutch when my legs stop moving.
You're my head start, you're my rugged heart, you're the pulse that I've always needed.
Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating.
Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, I'll never stop beating for you. For you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I love you long after you're gone. For you. For you. You will never sleep alone. I love you long after you're gone. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you. And long after you're gone, 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 I love you long after you're gone, gone, gone.
Let's save all that applause for our amazing student speaker, Kiana Nolan. What?
Good evening, Ms. Rivera, Mr. Keller, invited guests, parents, family, friends, faculty, and of course my class of 2016. To begin with, I didn't want to go to AITE as a freshman. I wanted to attend my district high school, West Hill. Despite my arguments, my mother wouldn't allow me to transfer. Looking back, I really didn't have any good arguments, but the one about the building being too cold is actually true. So I would say, Mom, I'm sitting in the icebox for 8 minutes. And she would say, well, you're going to school. So eventually I settled down and realized that many of the things that make AITE different are the things that make it so special. First, there are the obvious things, like the laptops. These come with so much information past typical textbooks. Next, we have longer classes, which have prepared us for those long lectures in college. Next, we have these business tracks in business, technology, engineering, and biomed. The track that I was placed in was the biomed program, and I wasn't too fond of it because I walked in here thinking that I was going to be a fashion designer. So the way I thought about science was the way I thought about drinking orange juice after you brush your teeth. You just don't do it. But my guidance counselor convinced me to stay in the program, which I did. And now I can say that I walked in here thinking that I was going to a 2-year school to earn a fashion degree, but I'm leaving majoring in allied health sciences on a pre-med track at UConn this fall. Here at AITE, thank you. Here at AITE, no one has to worry about fitting into a certain mold or a particular crowd. Everyone here can be themselves. And that also makes it so special. When I first came here, I thought everyone was like weird or strange because that's a common AITE stereotype. But, you know, I got to know the student body and the school culture and realized everyone here is pretty lit. So, you know, I like this. Ooh, I am shaking. My hands are shaking, guys. Okay, a third important thing that makes AITE so special are the adults here who go above and beyond for their students. Teachers here spend a lot of time giving their students support in all types of situations. Moreover, I want to thank the custodial staff for cleaning up after us every day. I also want to thank AITE Security, Robbie and Tieta. And also administration, Ms. Rivera and Mr. Keller, for keeping our school safe and at times for their lengthy speeches and necessary mediations. I also have to acknowledge the teachers that pushed me to do my very best, because we all know it isn't easy keeping seniors on track when senioritis kicks in. AIT's entire guidance department is amazing, but I personally want to take the time to thank Mrs. D'Antonis, my guidance counselor. And I also want to thank Mrs. Middleton and Mrs. Cologne for being my mothers in school and giving me guidance. I have been very blessed throughout my life for the support, so I want to take just a little more time to thank those who have helped me along the way. First, I want to thank God for getting me here, because without him, nothing is possible. Finally, I want to thank my parents and family for their continued encouragement, particularly my mom's obsessive checking of Power School and my grades. And to my class of 2016, I want to end on 3 important notions. Number 1, you can have the highest grades, the fanciest cars, the top-ranked military badges, but if you can help someone else reach their fullest potential and help someone succeed, then what you have doesn't matter that much. This is exactly why I created Girls Circle this year here at AITE, which is a female empowerment group. In this group, I was able to be a mentor to younger women and be an example for those girls to follow. As someone closer in their age group, it's easier to look up to someone and see, you know, what you should be doing, how to handle drama, how to handle discrimination, how to handle sexism, how to handle other issues in life. So at the end, all of my girls are able to say, if Kiana can do it, I can do it, if not better. And number 2, hard work renders intelligence. So there's no need to be intimidated by someone's intelligence, because no one is born smart, no one's born anything. So if you put time and dedication and effort to become skilled in whatever you do, you'll be all right. Smart people are not lazy people. And number 3, it's never too late to better yourself. Those who know me very well know that I was not the same person I was 4 years ago. I was not this mature. I didn't work as hard in school, and I didn't encourage those around me. But look at me now. I'm doing all those things and more, and if I can do it, so can you guys. And just thank you all for an awesome 4 years. Y'all are gonna do so well wherever you go, the military, college, working, taking that year off. You guys are going to be awesome. I already know it, because this school has prepared us extremely. So I just wanna say thank you for that. God bless you guys. I love you, and I will miss all of you.
And now I would like to call up our class advisors who have been amazing to us over the past 4 years and have helped us throughout everything, Ms. Antonis and Ms. Yates.
We will be brief, but we did want to say how proud we are of this particular class and how extremely pleased we were to be with you guys for the last 4 years. Your class really knows how to fundraise and give back, and we are a class to bring many new traditions to AITE. We're the first class to do Zumba night, first class to do paint night, flag football, and socks for seniors, so hopefully we'll be able to continue those traditions. But these events would not have been possible without our student leaders. So right now, if you were ever a student government member here at AIT or a class officer, I'd like you to stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, guys. We'd like to thank you for all the time and effort and all the hard work that you've put in to support your class. And we'd like to especially recognize 2 individuals that were able to hold their positions as president and treasurer of your class for all 4 years. So we'd like to invite Alexander Bergman and Eric Het, president and class treasurer, up to the stage, please. We'd like to present you with a small token of our appreciation. And they will also be here to present the class gift.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex Bergman. I've been proudly serving as class president these past 4 years, and it's been a true honor. So our 2016 class gift comes in 2 parts. The first is a donation to the 3 other classes at AITE. So the class of 2017, 2018, and 2019 will all be receiving donations from us, and we wish them all bright futures ahead of them at AITE and beyond. And the second gift is actually a banner being shipped right now, and it's going to be hanging in the atrium. The banner includes our 6 pillars of character, our mascot, the Cyber Ram. And it also includes a quote by Helen Hayes that reads, "The expert in anything was once a beginner." It also says, "Work hard and dream big," from the class of 2016. We also just want to take a second on behalf of the entire class of 2016 to give a round of applause to Ms. Antonis and Ms. Yates. They've been with us through it all, and we really couldn't have done it without them. And also just the class of 2016, like I said, it's been a true honor for both of us. And congratulations, like the banner says, work hard and dream big in the future. Thank you guys so much.
School is a microcosm of life, so you learn a lot of lessons in school that hopefully you transfer. And one of them, since many of you registered to vote this year, is make sure you choose your elected officers well. Okay, good evening, Mayor Martin, Mr. Alswanger, Mr. Connolly, Mr. Keller, invited guests, parents, faculty, and last, but certainly not the least, the class of 2016. I would like to begin by saying this has really been an incredible year in terms of the accomplishments of our senior class. I live in Stamford, so I'm in the community, and whether I'm in the grocery store or on the tennis courts or at dinner, a lot of people will come up to me and say, you know, we read about your students again, or saw them on News 12, and I am proud to boast that this year We had not one, but 6 National Merit Scholarship finalists. And a winner, Tanu. And not one, but 2 Presidential Scholar nominees, and a winner, Tanu. We had 2 seniors in this class. One earned an Eagle Scout and the other a Gold Award, Ryan and Allison. For those of you who don't know what those are the highest recognition that you can get from the Boys and Girl Scouts of America, respectively. We also had a senior win all-state recognition for softball, Adriana. And just recently, we had another senior win the state open tennis title in singles, Seiji. And Seiji, if you need any community service hours this summer, just come to AITE and help me with my tennis game. Thank you. Even our debate team, which enjoyed its best season ever, with mostly seniors on the starting team, they cannot even argue that the number of students who received awards for academic scholarship, community service, leadership, music, theater, and athletics is truly amazing. A week ago, several of you were recipients of awards at our 2nd annual Senior Scholarship event. I would like to just take a moment to congratulate you and your families, so please stand up and remain standing as I call your names. Tate Ehrenstein, Viraj Atre, David Babitz, Tanu Bala, Nicholas Belushi, Dan Berger, Alexandra Bergman, Jed Bergman, Robert Branson, Alexander Constantine, Garrett Daly, Mark DiMartino, Paolo Dinglason, Kinga Damanska, Brian Flesher, Adriana Gambino, Ian Handler, Alexander Hatsis, Emily Hernandez, Natalie Hett, Brittany Martin, Aubrey McLaughlin, Marasia Moore, Sebastian Nufus, Katrin Nikolova, Paula Plaza, Matushka Prasil, Hamza Quadri, Louis Ray, Daniel Ruskin, Alice Schumann, Daniel Silverstein, Santiago Suarez, Martin Villanueva, Stephanie Walsh, and Jillian Woodman. Congratulations. You may now be seated. While I am certainly proud of these impressive achievements, it may come as a surprise to you that there is something for which I am even more proud of. Something that each and every one of you has worked at these past 4 years with some guidance from home and, of course, at school. I have watched this develop over the past 4 years. It is your character. What is character? Well, we certainly have a lot of characters in the audience at AITE. Diego, Dimitri, Derek, just to name a few. But that is not the definition of character to which I'm referring. Character is the inherent attributes that determine a person's moral and ethical actions and reactions. This year's mantra at AITE was character counts. I am very proud how many of you took this mantra to heart. It has been said that the true test of one's character is what a person does when no one is watching. While many of you were nominated by AITE staff for exemplifying one or more of what we referred to as the 6 pillars of character: respect, trustworthiness, responsibility, citizenship, fairness, and caring, you may not have known it, but I was watching, as even more of you were demonstrating these attributes day after day. I want to take a brief moment to reflect on each of these attributes as I have seen them demonstrated by seniors at our school. Respect. One of the things I absolutely love about AITE is that students are accepted and respected for their differences, and you heard that this evening, so I'm not making it up. Where else could you wear a sheep costume to graduation rehearsal and no one bats an eye? One of the compliments, or frequent comments I should say, which is a compliment, that I receive from the numerous visitors who come to our school is that our students are very courteous and very respectful. Trustworthiness. Students at AITE are honest and develop integrity. Many of them have the courage to do the right thing, even if it's not the popular thing to do. Responsibility. Seniors have developed self-discipline, perseverance, and the ability to think before they act. They have learned to be accountable for their choices. They would not have gotten this far if they weren't responsible. Citizenship. AITE seniors have done a lot to make their school and their community a better place. Our MILK chapter has raised awareness about mental health issues this year. Students in our Interact Club have participated in many community service activities, and students have asked to conduct numerous fundraisers or raise awareness for various causes. Fairness. In my experience, seniors at AITE tend to be more open-minded, and perhaps that is because they've chosen to move out of their comfort zone in some cases and go to a school that is not their district school. But what I appreciate too is that they don't take advantage of others, and they have developed a good sense of justice and fairness. And caring. Above all, what I am most proud of is that AITE students are kind and compassionate. They show concern for others, even in the most difficult situations. Some of the seniors have had to deal with very difficult situations like serious health issues, family crises, and other adversity. As you heard this evening, our school has dealt with its own tragedy this year, and what helped us to start to heal and to move forward was the caring and the empathy that students demonstrated to one another. Seniors. As you know, our daily announcements end with a quote or a thought that resonates with me. I hope that some of these quotes have resonated with you as well. Over the past year, when you were listening, you have heard approximately 181 of my thoughts for a day, give or take a few. These thoughts were not selected randomly. They were connected to the character counts mantra. As you receive your diploma today and prepare for the next part of your life journey, I want you to remember that character still and always counts. And now, my final thought for your high school career. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. It has been my privilege to be your principal, and I wish you all the success and happiness in your future endeavors. Congratulations. And now, the moment that everyone in this audience has been so patiently waiting for. Mr. Connolly, guests, I am pleased to report to you that these good-looking students sitting before you have all met the necessary requirements of the state of Connecticut and the Stanford Board of Education and are, in fact, graduates of the Academy of Information, Technology, and Engineering. And now, Robbie Jenkins will introduce us to each of our graduates.
Jackson Eichler. Angie Alberto. Mario Alvin. Mirza Amaya Perez. Abigail Analima. Dylan Argueta. Tate Arenstein. David Babbitts. Diamani Bailey. Danica Baker. Madison Barron. Tanusri Bala. Nicholas Belushi. Janiyah Bennett. Daniel Berger. Alexandra Bergman. Jed Bergman. Teresa Berlage. Angie Bissereth. Anthony Bombase. Robert Branson. Rich Carinard. Brittany Carrillo. Margaret Carucci. Anika Chatterjee. Andrew Clark. Charles Collins. Alexander Constantine. Capucine Cordina. Rafael Cordina. Aaron Cordova. Jeannie Coit. Tariq Crumbly. Ryan Zalata. Kevin D'Agostino. Garrett Daly. Shayla Davis. Garrett DeMarsh. Mark DiMartino. Paulo Dinglassen. Kinga Demanska. Cynthia Enamorado. Michael Fogno. Michael A. Fogno. Brian Fleischer. Scott Fraser Jr. Sarah Friedman. Adriana Gambino. Mecca Gathers. Miles Gill. Jasley Jerome. Ian Handler. Aphrodite Haralabides. Zoe Harrer. Connor Harrison. Alexander Hatzis. Stephanie Hausman. Andrew Herbert. Emily Hernandez. Eric Hett. Natalie Hett. Sydney Hoffine. Seiji Hasakawa. Fisnik Hody. Erickson Houston Toro. Tiffany Hoyt. Tyrone Geronimo. Bervins Joaquin. Daniel Johnston. Scott Johnstone. Maximilian Collard. Fatlam Kelmendi. Hassan Khan. Keith Preston Kirkland Jr. Matthew Kobliner. Asaya Kathawala. Emily Kursick. Adrian Lamoth. Desmond Lau. Malik Latour. Alexa Leon. Valerie Lorenzana. Nicholas Lottie. Dominic Luciano. Cynthia Lupo. Anna Maloney. Sean Maloney. Brian Martin. Brittany Martin. Nevin McCann. Aubrey McLaughlin. Kelsey McLaughlin. Aiden McLeod. Juan Medina. Julia Medina. Justin McCoshie. Aaliyah Miller. Julia Misarek. Elinette Montaro. Marasia Moore. Jorge Morales. Jason Munoz. Sebastian Nufus. Gabriel Nieves Reyes. Catherine Nikolova. Kiana Nolan. Brian Obando. Demetrios Pansos. Benjamin Paz. Jasmine Peel. Bianca Pena. Colin Perry. Skylar Picarillo. Olivia Pizzatello. Paula Plaza. Matushka Priscille. Hamza Kadri. Lucas Quinones. Kapil Raul. Louis Ray. Glory Reyes. Jefferson Reyes. Imari Reynolds. Xavier Richardson. Vivian Rivas. Jennifer Rivera. Marilyn Robles. Christopher Rodriguez. Naomi Roll. Joshua Romano. Jack Rosenfeld. Ryan Rubino. Daniel Ruskin. Fabio Salvatore. Isabella Sanchez Lowry. Samuel Saturn. Alice Showman. Lauren Schiller. Francesca Scotto. Braulio Segura. Daniel Silverstein. Jarrett Simmons. Anthony Saren Nuala. Kira Solomon. Naya Sutherland. Graham Steinberg. Derek Stifler. Santiago Suarez. Casey Thompson. Jake Torre. Allison Tovar. Daniel Trapp. Diego Ubilis. Angel Uribe. John Barbero. Martin Villanueva. Camila Ventimilla. Michael Vukelic. Michelle Vong. Stephanie Walsh. Megan Waterbury. Audrey Weiss. Monica White. Jillian Woodman. Stephanie Woodman. Michael Zielinski. And Tyler Zielinski. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2016.
Guys, sit down. Hold on. We're good. Hold on. All right. Now you can rise. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the graduates of AITE's class of 2016.